There's a lot of advice and training for nonprofit boards, which may leave you wondering, where do I even start? Maybe you left a training full of great ideas and soon realized that there were more ideas than you could possibly implement. And which ideas are the best ones for my board anyway? The key to simplifying your board development process is to realize that every board follows 6 stages of evolution. Your stage of evolution is what determines which best practices to implement now. Let's start with stage 1, founding, which is a startup board enthusiastic about creating something. Board members in this stage can be described as unorganized driven doers. Work gets done without formal structure. There's no policies and procedures, no formal committees or job descriptions other than do whatever needs to be done. In stage 2, organizing, a small founding core has begun to write things down, including job descriptions, notes on processes, committee descriptions, and so on. Structure is coalescing, but there are few, if any, volunteers beyond the board itself. At stage 3, double hatter, there are non-board volunteers and possibly a small staff, but there are not enough volunteers or staff resources for the board to delegate all operational roles. As a working board that must engage in operations, board members may chair many, if not most, operational committees. And that's why we call this a double-hatted board, for the dual operational and directing roles that board members have. At stage 4, transitional, the board focus shifts from doing the work of the association to directing it. Board members are actively delegating their operational roles to other volunteers or staff. Some board members, most likely officers, have fully delegated their operational roles, while others may still be double hatters. The stage 5 single hatter board has entirely shifted focus from day-to-day operations to creating policy and providing strategic direction. Stage 5 board members only direct. By now, all operational roles are fully delegated to staff and non-board volunteers. The stage 6 visionary board is innovative, creative, and goes beyond having strategic plans to having continuous strategic conversation. The motto of the stage 6 visionary board is question everything. At the transition point, around stage 4, the board shifts from a primarily internal operational focus to an external strategic focus. Though we describe stages on a continuum, we don't suggest that all boards must or even should evolve to the highest stage. Some boards will operate indefinitely and best at one of the early stages. The key is to meet your board where it is. To create a board development plan, download the Revolutionary Governance ebook and take the following steps. First, determine your board's current stage on the continuum. Recall that no stage is better than another, so be honest and realistic. Assess whether this is the ideal stage of development for your board. Next, create a development plan based on the recommended practices for your stage as outlined in the Revolutionary Governance ebook. And finally, evaluate progress. Follow up quarterly on key action items and annually conduct a comprehensive review. The Revolutionary Governance ebook provides detailed guidance on governance practices to implement at the stage of evolution your board is in now. The primary aim of the Revolutionary Governance system is to make becoming a better board easier, more straightforward, and methodical.